Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. It's time for more Victoria 2. I'm Emilio Scalden. So I think today's agenda is goading the British into attacking us as much as possible. Cordial, yeah. The UK is busy trying to sphere me, which is less than ideal. I need to get them to attack me. That is truly what I need to do. Unfortunately, the British seem less than willing. Oh dear. This is not how I was hoping things would go. I suppose I don't have a choice. I'll trade out 3 of those for... Not bad. 4-4. These are actually pretty good. Damn. 3. Throw in some of those. Basic infantry, yep. Alright, and we'll do this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. And we'll just have them merge here. It's time we create new legions of soldiers and try and get things on track here. Unfortunately, as I talked about before, it looks like it's going to be us attacking the British, which I was really hoping would not happen, but then Britain had to go and get involved in a war against China and America simultaneously, and France and Prussia. Like I said, right now, Britain has no interest in attacking me, they just want to sphere me, which is what I cannot allow. On the other hand, I can't start the war yet. I'm missing a key ingredient. I've pretty much had to change my idea from Navy training to rehabilitation. I've been looking at this going, I have to come up with a plan. And my plan is to fix the judiciary's system. The reason I need this is 1, it gets me introspectionism, and 2, it gets rid of a very nasty modifier called retribution here, which gives me 1 war exhaustion even while at war. That means after 100 months, my troops stop regenerating organization. There's no way to get it any quicker, or there's no way to make it last any longer unless I can somehow find a way to reduce my war exhaustion, which I can't. As far as I know, there's no way to do it. Introspectionism also reduces my maximum war exhaustion by 5%. What I'm suggesting is a horrifying thing, and it is a blood war. I have to slaughter every Indian Sultanate. I have to slaughter the entirety of British India. And it has to be a bleed out until everyone's at 100 war exhaustion, except for me, who's at 95, and the British, who are probably at some amount. They might be at 90 yet. No. I only need them to be at 25 for my objective to be completed. On the other hand, do I need to do this? Unfortunately, I'm pretty certain the British war exhaustion is probably not all that high, unless I'm lucky. 12%. Here's what I'm thinking right now in my head. A blitz instead. Perhaps that might work. I need to hold 5 cities, right? 5 specific provinces to auto-win the war if they have 25 war exhaustion. I was thinking I'd just have to fight my way through all of it, bit by bit, but perhaps not. Delhi, Patna, Calcutta, Jabalpur, and Bombay. So, Calcutta, Jabalpur, Delhi. Shoot. What were the other ones? I've already forgotten. Crud. Bombay. I think that's along the left coast, yeah? Yeah. Okay, so we got Bombay and that 5th province that I've also forgotten, because I'm great like that. Patna. Okay. Because Patna's right there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That seems reasonable. Alright, there is the potential for us to perform some kind of miraculous blitzkrieg It's completely against anything that I thought I could do, but now looking at the things more closely, it might be within the realm of possibility. Yeah, I'm not sure. Do I try the Blood War route, or do I go for a Blitz? The Brits are already getting pretty high in war exhaustion. I need, what is this? Rehabilitation either way first, I think. No, not necessarily. Ah, good. First group is ready. Alright. And now we get the second one. I mean, doing this, I will have 5 armies. I'll have these 4 professional armies, and then I'll have 1 army of conscripts who will probably just run into Delhi and call it a day. Like, I'm playing off the fact that most of these guys are underfunded and disorganized. I'm not even gonna lie, that's what I'm playing on here. I'm hoping that it takes them 6 months to get organized. And even those that do decide to get organized go after me instead. Because as far as I can tell, this doesn't say I have to have a war score percent on them. I just have to own those things. It assumes probably that I'll have a decent war score percentage, but... Oh, wait. Sikh Empire has to be civilized. I didn't even notice that. I just had to do one last check to damn well make sure. But no, apparently I have to be civilized first. Well, okay. That doesn't necessarily disqualify the plan, but definitely changes it. That means I have to civilize before I can go after the British. Okay. Okay. I still think I need to get rid of that retribution thing, because I know that's going to come to bite me in the ass really hard if I don't. So, you have a truce with us until 44. You guys December, right? Yeah. So, like 6 months. So yeah, we go for Kalat Makran, and then later on we'll finish off Afghanistan. Then I suppose we might just start invading Persia. Baluchistan, Khorasan. Not bad places. Yeah. Oops. Ugh, there we go. So, we could keep pressing up along here. I mean, we can attack the British, but we've talked about this. Practically, no matter what happens, it's not going to be a very good victory for me. Like, it just really, it can't be. Alright, Hussars. Wow, okay. Yeah. Dismantle the unmanned brigades. And ditch 2 more of them. You guys will get to lose all of your Hussars. Okay. We'll need 5, 6. Go. And that'll make us some professional armies. Professional enough, anyway. I mean, I actually have no idea what the frontage is, and I should probably check that when I invade these guys. I really wish there was a way to just see, like, combat width somewhere. It would be really helpful. What do you like the Carses, though? 4-4. They don't get much technology to help them right now, but that's fine. They're still the best I damn well got. Power of tradition, and convert production throughput. Excellent. And hey, I actually said throughput for once. That's how you know I'm getting better at Victoria too. I'm actually saying words correctly. Dear. Good. First group ready. Of course, I always welcome European military missions around here. Alright, so it's now December. Justify a war of conquest against Kalat. Hopefully I can get at least a little while into it before getting discovered today. I know that's generally not how things go around here, but a man can dream. Okay. 17 infamy, of course. The question is, if I go over the infamy limit, who's going to stop me? The Ottomans? Probably only the Ottomans. Ottomans aren't actually that much stronger than I am. But if they get their right through Persia, they have a pretty direct ass-kicking way to kill me. I could play the gamble. How long does it take to justify these things? I forget. Because I'll try and buy myself as much time. I'll check how long it takes to justify before going at it. Who the hell's Russia at war with now? Make Khiva a puppet of the Russian Empire. Concerning, without question. Like I said, I wanted to avoid getting a border with the Russian Empire for this reason. They can be a little aggressive. A Kalati menace. So once this is done thinking, like, I might gamble it. Because I lose a lot of infamy each month. And I think it's good for like a year. So that's another 6 infamy I can chop off. I might be able to do it. It's risky, but I might be able to do it. It's risky. Risky. But am I willing to? Let's find out. Alright. So, when does this expire? 2 years from now. Okay, I've got time then. I have time to kill. I'm going to go for both of these at the same time. 182 days, so 6 months. In 6 months, I lose 3 infamy. Okay, so I can start it at 6 infamy. And I should probably be safe. I'm supposed to theoretically not, but whatever. It should be fine at that point. Okay. This is probably going to cut into my Afghan invasion time, isn't it? Which begs the question, do I go after Afghanistan? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe Afghanistan's more important than Macron. Either way, then we'll have a nice large empire. I'm still kind of concerned. Alright, so assuming I go for naval training, we get rehabilitation, which is 10%. Like, I'm looking for the cheap ones that give 10% civilization progress. Yeah, that's not a cheap one. There's 2 tiers, cheap and expensive. So, rehabilitation gets us 10% civilization, and it's cheap. 5% and cheap. Yeah. It appears that rehabilitation is the only one I really have that I can use. I may want to get freedom of trade at some point too. Like, the problem is economic reforms are just better than military reforms. There you go, I'll say it. Because getting freedom of trade is kind of good. Oh wow, that gives education efficiency in this mod. Yeah, I should definitely consider that then. Alright. So we're already down to 8 infamy. Yeah, let's go for it. Take us about 180 days, give or take. Assuming we don't get found out right away, we won't go over the infamy limit. Like at 10%, 22, that means we've lost 2.2 off the infamy, yep. So at about 25%, we'll be safe. Perfect. Alright, so now I think we're safe. We're not gonna have any problems. It'll be a little while before we go invade Afghanistan, sure, but I think it's better than waiting for the truce with Macron to let up. Okay, so there, and send you over to Kandahar and move in there. Perfect. Alright. We have our invasion plan all set up. Oh, hey, it looks like for once we're getting pretty far. Ah, damn. We're getting pretty far into CB generation. Hey, 0.7 in for me. Okay, not bad. Now, we have to wait until that CB's ready and then declare war on both of them at the same time. Okay. And then, hopefully soon after, we can take Afghanistan and fix our bloody borders. And the Sikh Empire will be complete. Well, minus the whole India part. But, we'll get that. I promise. Taking on the British, though, that's something apparently we need to be civilized to do. Macaron met us. Alright, so we have costability against them both now. That's all we needed. No, we don't need to justify any more wars. We have wars. Like, we go to war now with Kalat and Macron. Before they can call each other in their wars. This is a war of dual annexations. And on the plus side, will probably provide us with enough points in which I can improve either the judiciary system or the reform system here. Navy schools. It's tough. It looks like we won the battles, hands down. They're annexed. Perfect. Just a matter of time now. Now, the question is, do I annex Macron first? Do I annex neither? Perhaps I just sit on this until I get Navy schools. We're getting there pretty quick. The problem is every second we stay at war, this gets a lot worse. Because we do gain every month 1 war exhaustion. No exceptions. More than. Alright. Yeah, actually 1.5. Because of our infamy. So, less than ideal, perhaps, that we end up staying here. Let's see how much we actually get from these annexations. That's the first thing I have to ask. Start with Macron. We got 300 from that. So we should get 600 from this for 2 provinces, yeah? Yeah, okay. That's 600. So you get about 300 per province. Interesting. Alright. Alright. We can work with that. Alright. New ideas, of course. We will always embrace new ideas. And hey, Sunday schools for more education efficiency. Perfect. 4.35. We're getting up there. A lot of research point increases. Which makes me tempting to go for freedom of trade and get better education for the people. You need to do it as much education as possible, as fast as possible, so. It's a tough choice. Alright. Now, is that 25% worth it? So we get about 300 right now. That's with the 25%, so we can say it was probably around 250 per province, give or take. 225 to 250. 225 to 250 means that you get another 50 to 75 per province. Oh, I'm fine with this, thanks. I actually have a lot of military power these days, huh? 3. Or 1 short. Damn. Of yet another glorious army. Oh well. We can't make any more cultures accepted, unfortunately. Yeah. The Persian, Hazara, and Baluchis are all not accepted cultures, unfortunately. Yep. Good. So we're educating a lot. And our constant conquest means that we are not at enough clergymen yet. So that's kind of good. After this, we'll have to start improving and creating bureaucrats, but that's fine too. Alright. So I'm hoping at some point soon we'll be able to train new. Oh no. The death of the Maharaja. With the death of Rajit Singh, a vacancy has been left in the leadership of the Sikh Empire, which will not be easily filled. The Maharaja's heir died suspiciously within months, as did the heir to follow, all due to infighting among the princes and the Punjabi nobility struggling to maintain power. Many fear that this weakness will surely bring the British down upon the nation. We mourn the Maharaja's passing. If it does, so be it. I'm prepping to take rehabilitation, just in case. And 2 prestige. Good. Like, I want to sit on this. Because if the British do decide something crazy right now... 1.2, 1.3... Well, infantry are a slight improvement. Slight improvement. First Minister appointed. Administrative genius. Excellent. Good. I need to get as many troops up here as possible, because that also means that we can mobilize more, I think. Yeah. Current amount of raised regiments, 36 multiplied 3%. Amount to mobilize units. Yeah, so we could get a lot more troops mobilized every time we finish one of these brigades off, which is important. Oh, no, we can only field 34. Noted. Birth rate improves. Excellent. It's now stable. Alright, our armies are organized. And, yeah, your alliance with Coughlin is irrelevant. You know that? It's not going to stop me from finishing my conquest of Afghanistan. What do we need here? 1, 2, 3, 4 armies to march on every province at the same time. Like I said, I need to be ready. If the British declare war on me, it's going to be a bloody war. It will be. No questions asked. There's small separatist leanings in the upper house. We'll have to be careful about that. 15 infamy. That's fine. The Afghan menace. Right after we get discovered. Tell ya, I never successfully get that before we take that. Alright. I suppose I will recruit a Persian infantry. Although not great, it'll do. Better to have it than not have it. Alright, good. We've built up about 500,000 in reserve. Excellent. The British have troops amassed on the border. They have reason to come at me. Like, apparently I can't view from their perspective, but yeah, they have reason to come at me. They have 150 brigades, so that's a pretty decent size. Alright. There goes to, we'll see. We'll figure it out. Everyone in position. Let's move. Up 2, 3, 4. Up 2, 3, 4. It's time to finish the Sikh Empire off. Fairly nice, nice little empire we've built here. Like I said, if it comes down to it, I will go Navy schools first, if the British do not attack. I just want to be ready in case they do. That's fine. We can handle the militancy. We can handle the militancy. Alright. How close are we again? We are 50% of the way to civilization. Okay. So we have a lot of work to do. Financial reform. Yeah, there's no standard. How useful is that tech? Tax efficiency, not benefit. Alright, so that's pretty good. Alright. Well, let's get to it then. Proceed. A little more prestige never hurts. Go there. Go there. You go here, and you go here. That's properly organized. Multi-pronged simultaneous invasion of every province at the same time. Will not be long before Afghanistan falls. Poor bastards are trying to mobilize. Whatever they mobilize will not be enough. Alright. So this should be worth about 1,500. In the French Revolution of 1847. Fire musket on the citizens set off massacre, resulting in the conflagration of the city. Long live the reform, down with the king. A second French Republic, because we know how well the first one went. Alright. So, I believe we are now prepared to annex Afghanistan, yes? Good. In that case, so be it. Navy schools it is. We'll let the month tick over just to make sure we have enough. Annex Afghanistan. Done. Perfect. That's also Macron. You head here to here. You head here. You head here. You head here, and you head here. Okay, that should make everyone not take attrition damage now. Good. Good, good, good. And that puts our money back in the green. Always glad to see. War is rather quite taxing, unfortunately. So, yeah, that puts us on a decent track. We're going to head up to 65% next when we get this. Introspectionism is important, as I've talked about. We desperately need it. Desperately. Very important. Oh well. The British have troops amassed, but they haven't done anything with them. Interesting to watch. Wow. We lost a lot of guys around here, huh? A lot of just kind of died out. Alright. The good news is Kabul has provided us with our answer for what we need. We need a hell of a lot of regulars. How many do we need? Okay, we need 3 here, 4, 5, 6, 7. I believe we're only building 6, yeah? 5, even. No, plus 6, okay. That'll take a while to get through, but on the plus side, we should be able to reinforce ourselves. Thanks to the Pashtuns in Kabul. We liberated them. And so our Sikh Empire is, for the moment, complete. Or at least complete enough. If we want to go any further, it's going to have to be into the British Empire in a bloody, long struggle for any and all gain we can make. It'll be very limited. Anti-foreign revolt. Oh dear. I'm sure it'll be okay. At any rate, I mean, there is actually good potential for us to go against the British here. And, strike. Like, not many of these places have anything of value to me. Most of them very little population. But, say the United Provinces, which has 2 million, that'd be a good one to grab. So we definitely could try and force and get some of the British territory. Unfortunately, the British seem to have their own plan. Alright, but this is good. As I talked about before, the best thing that can happen to us is to have the British declare war on us. And I talked about this before, and I'll say this again. The reason being, now their minions do not join. We are at peace with all of these guys. We can walk through with them. So now it's just a matter of I have to fight, and I have to conquer. And I have to bring down the fucking British. Unfortunately, we don't have rehabilitation. This is concerning. That means I need to fight hard and fast. There's no time for stalling, no time for trench warfare, no time for bleeding the British out. Unfortunately, there is only time for decisive action. Mobilize everything. Troops, get ready. Alright. You know what? No, I'm going to leave this for the next episode. Thank you everybody for watching. This has been your lovely, lovely host, Gilvin. Signing off.